We have a very sweet and special pet on the set with us this morning. James Bias is back with the Connecticut Humane Society, and you have brought this little one, Etta James. She is so sweet.
And a great little, and there she's like, you got the name right. She's going to start
yes.
singing some of the Etta James songs.
Yes.
But, a little tuxedo kitten
Yes.
here, about 2 months old. And she has a pretty interesting story.
She does. She does. She's missing one of her back legs.
Yes, another organization.
You called her a tripod.
Yeah, exactly. And she was born with a little bit of a deformity. Only part of her leg was alive, and so the surgeons, veterinarians recommended a full amputation of her left rear leg. And her mobility, the way she can springboard around, you wouldn't know she's missing.
Oh, she just jumped up on the couch like it was nothing.
Yeah.
We almost lost her from the set.
So she's never really had to use that left rear leg. And
right. She only knows 3 legs.
And she has recovered quite well from surgery. She's very Explorer. Maybe Dora the Explorer would have been a better name, because she wants to get around the studio.
She does. She does. She's very curious.
And she wants somebody to love her for the rest of her life. So, yes.
Yes. I know. We're going to get you home. We
Wonderful little white whiskers.
I know. Yeah. Well, and the shoes.
Yep.
Well, sort of the shoes.
Little spats.
Yes.
And
paws.
You know, with an amputee, whether it's a dog or a cat, you know, you suddenly, instead of 4 legs, you have 3. And so that means the other legs are having to compensate. In her case, her right rear leg is going to have to adapt, and you'll see her body shift over a little bit. Keeping her on a really good diet so that she doesn't become overweight will help that joint and that leg out from having to support.
Yeah, I imagine extra weight in the back end is really not going to help her with balance.
Yeah, and you know, cats are already natural athletes, and so they recover quite well from an amputation, particularly at this young of an age. And you know, what she needs now is a good indoor where it's cool and not having to deal with the stress of being out in the heat.
Right.
And a loving family.
Yeah, a good reminder, keep track of those cats and puppies, and keep them inside.
This is just a crazy time. You know, fireworks we were dealing with this past week, and now these fluctuations in temperatures and the humidity. It's really devastating to our pets. And get them inside if you can. If not, make sure they have access to cool water, shade.
Right. And if you're taking your pets out for a walk, test the cement.
Well, and do it early morning too, before the temperature skyrocket. You can't put your hand down for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't walk your dog on it.
All right, James.
Etta James, Newington Animal Care Facility. We open at 12:30 today.
James Bias and Etta James.
Etta James. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Definitely head in for a meet and greet. She's not going to last, I don't think, for very long, right?
No.
James, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, stick with us. We have a lot more.